Snow and Lambeau, Coach. Something about that combo that just works, like peanut butter and jelly. And we've got half a foot of the white stuff and still coming down here in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football, all right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 49-yard line.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Jamal Williams. And it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. We always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. And this carries into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 17.
This is McCaffrey.
And a Panther.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Christian McCaffrey.
11 yards and a Panther first down.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC, as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they have the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Throwing is Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 26. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
1st and 10.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
To throw on third down, Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
I know it looks like fun to guys like you and me. We're up here in the booth and everyone watching on television, but are you kidding me? In the snow, that type of a play, in the cold, you know that had to hurt to make that play.
I'm just mad he didn't make a snow angel while he was down there. Opportunity missed. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Davion Taylor there to bring him down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Out to his left. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Intended for Roosevelt.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out in the sky.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Bridgewater on first down. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. Touchdown, Carolina.
This goofball thought I didn't see the chart from the boundary. What the fuck? Come on now, I ain't no fucking goofy.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
We put together some stops, bro. I ain't got no stops for real. You really been doing whatever you want to do. I don't like it. Who out here? Oh.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
Should have been a
Never
pig.
had an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Packers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah.
He'll go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying
What
to get
now?
away, but could not. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey.
Slide.
Oh, absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now.
Slide.
He goes left side. Touchdown, Carolina.
Yeah, beat his
Christian
ass.
McCaffrey, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Packers 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose ball.
Clap his ass!
By the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery.
I just fucked his ass up.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively.
User the whole way. Scoop and score user
Whenever we
too.
talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments,
Oh,
right?
shit.
This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this not an easy situation. You're down early in the
Yes, sir,
on the
Brian.
road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now on 2nd and
Sack.
13.
Yes, sir.
Rodgers. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Yetur Gross-Matos. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Looking deep for Adams.
I'm on that too. I'm on that too.
Ball popped in the air.
I'm on that too. I knew you wanted to go there.
Jeremy Chin. And a super
I'm on all
return
that.
as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
I'm on everything he trying to do.
A reminder once once we hit halftime. As
this man is a touchdown.
Down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Panthers 35, Packers 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Now Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second.
I knew it was on there, too. I just overran it.
Stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Rodgers now on first down.
Keep it
Caught on
alive.
the right side by Jones. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Well,
that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks always tell the ball boy.
That should have been my pick right there. He better kick it right now. He's not going to get no points right here. And he choosing not to kick it right now. Right.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
I just told him he better kick it right now. He wouldn't get no points. I just told him that. Cats don't listen. Cats don't listen. I said, if you don't put it right now, you ain't get no. Alright. If you don't kick it right now, you ain't get no points. That much ended up with 0 points. And he better hope he not in the wrong defense. I'm gonna throw another touchdown. Get him out of here ASAP.
The Panthers out there
he
ready
fucked
to
up.
begin their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, Bridgewater.
Got his ass. Got his ass.
He's at the 30.
I don't know what cats be thinking.
And he's in for the touchdown.
I don't know what cats be thinking. What are they thinking?
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them.
GG, bro.
And bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter.
So
And I get the ball back.
Here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you down to
Ooh, this boy convinced, dude. Goodness gracious.
Coach, not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly
That's
clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
1st down, Bridgewater. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
16 yards, a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And this is caught. He hits more. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike. We want this.
Here's Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. It's their quarterback. His second touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? Rodgers now on first down. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. 3 yards the gain there. Second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 43-yard.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there. A first down.
Green Bay Packers.
Rodgers again now. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Panthers 49, Packers 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Throwing is Bridgewater. Completes it to the tight end Kittle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Carolina.
To throw is Bridgewater. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. That time they're able to bottle him up, and he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. George Kittle, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Panthers just continue to pour it on.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. From the 6. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
At the 34-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the...
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
2nd and inches.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
22 more yards. That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Yetur Gross-Matos has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
5-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers His throw incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
And the Panthers.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Now the 2nd down throw on target. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Mike 42, Mike 42.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
Here's Michael Pilardi now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Now Austin. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
taking it about the 16. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Panthers 70, Packers 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Carolina, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with a win. And they'll get another road date next week when they take on Washington. Meanwhile, for the Packers, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.